Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. Now last time you saw that we caught our third member to our team. Now I'm trying to get to that item over there without encountering another Pokemon. And without encountering new fights, and this is a Thunderstone. So that was a lucky dodge, and the effect of Repel wore off. Did I dodge that lady, or did she just not want to fight me? Unfortunately I couldn't dodge this lady over here. But let's see if I can defeat her with relative ease. And I'm going to start with Hawlucha because he's my lowest level Pokemon at the moment. Karate Chop, Wing Attack, Aerial Ace and Roost. Why doesn't this Hawlucha have his signature move, which is the Flying Press? Maybe he's not on a high enough level, and he gets poisoned straight off the bat. First attack he faces and he gets bloody poisoned. Okay, let's just go to Monferno and deal with this this poison type, whatever his name is. Why can't I remember this Pokemon? Gulpin. I mean, he's in my generation and just a little bit afterwards. I should know his name because he's one of those. Maybe I don't know his name because it is one of the few Pokemon I dislike. There is a handful of them, but he is within the top 5 of Pokemon I dislike. But I've defeated her handily without too much difficulty, except for the fact that Hawlucha got poisoned. I wonder if I ever entered it in my pack. How is he healed already? Okay, I need a better attack for him. Okay, Roost does quite well as well. Does Roost remove status conditions? I know Sleep does. Or Rest, not Sleep, Rest removes status conditions by default imposing a different status condition granted. But using that logic, I don't think Roost removes status conditions. It just removes your ground immunity and your weakness to electric and rock type attacks. Basically. There's an item over there. Come on. I am quite a nosy person, aren't I? Okay, let's see if I can get to this item, but it's not over here. It's over here. A soft sand. I don't actually have a Pokemon at the moment that can utilize soft sand. And once again I'm switching the Hawlucha to the top. Mainly because I need him to train up a bit. But I don't know why I put Quilladin at the top to start off with. So this lady that I dodged earlier, I'm now taking her on. And she has a Drifloon. Which means a fighting type attack will probably not hit it. So I'll probably have to depend on my flying type attacks, like Wing Attack and Aerial Ace. Or just switch out to another Pokemon and do a little bit of switch training. Even though that Hawlucha and this Drifloon is on the same level. The Drifloon probably has some advantage and gets pumped. Shadow Claw will do quite well actually. Maybe that is why I switched out, because I have a ghost type attack on Quilladin over here. She's gonna send out Hippopotas. Why do I keep battling? If I thought I wanted to do the switch training thing. Granted, I would have switched back to Quilladin in any case. But this is more efficient, takes quicker. And I wonder if I have my experience share turned on. Yes, I do. So Lucia does gain some experience in any case. Not as much as I was hoping it would. But still. Now, do I want to switch out for Pachirisu? No, I don't. Rollout should do quite well. Because Pachirisu is a electric type. And rock type is quite effective against the electric type. It doesn't actually resist electric type, but it does do a decent amount of damage. Ground type is super effective against electric types. And Quilladin tries to make the battle as difficult as possible by not actually attacking, pretending to be bloody paralyzed. Come on, you daft round ball of Pokemon. Let's use a paralyze you. Now watch Pachirisu do a Thunder Wave once again. Or even before I get to attack. No man, just do the attack. Roll out, go. That hardly does any damage at all. And it goes for another spark. I hope that doesn't paralyze me again, because that would be a 100% effectiveness on paralysis for spark. But I managed to not get paralyzed, and my second event of the rollout takes out that Pachirisu. HM1 goes to level 20 and wants to learn Shadow Sneak. HM1 is my sword. It's probably a good idea to give him a Shadow Sneak. Not that I am going to use him, but still, he does need it. I mean, he is a ghost type. So I've managed to defeat her with a bit of difficulty. I wonder who else I can fight over here. Did I fight you yet? Well, that is not a battle that is going to be fought. Where is this guy walking around over here? Okay, he's not fighting me either. Ah, there's the guy I'm looking for. Let's see if he sees me now. No, he doesn't. Now he sees me. Damn, this guy has very bad peripheral vision. Granted, I often take advantage of that fact if I want to dodge them, but when I actually want to fight them, I want them to see me. This time, Wing Attack or Aerial Ace should do the trick, because Meditite is also a fighting type. And he goes for Barrier Detect. Barrier wasting my attacks. And this time my Aerial Ace hits and Meditite goes down in a single attack. Lucha goes to level 20. Wonder if he's gonna learn a new attack. I wants to learn Encore. I don't want him to learn Encore. But is there a move I want to forget for Encore? As a placeholder, so to say. Okay, I'll get rid of Wing Attack. Should have actually gotten rid of Roost, but Roost might actually come in handy in the near future. She's going to use Kirlia this time. Now at this stage, Kirlia is a psychic and a fairy type. Okay, Quilladin, I think you're probably the best to handle this. With the Shadow Claw once again, because fairy doesn't resist ghost type attacks. Pin Missile would also work quite well, but Shadow Claw is much stronger. And there we go, gotten rid of Curlia over there. Okay, my Chopper's next. Let's go back to Hawlucha. Hawlucha should be quite good. Okay, who's learning Seismic Toss? Machop. I got the whole thing wrong. It's not Machop is next. My Machop is leveling up and wanted to learn Seismic Toss. Damn, just skimming through this dialogue is actually quite bad for me. I actually embarrassed myself over here. Okay, let's go this way. I thought I was going to go heal up, but looks like I'm rather going to complete the Steam Flare event over here. And you have to go through this gate over here in order to reach this location here that triggers this dialogue. And as always, feel free to pause the video if you want to read any of the dialogue. Where have you been? I've been fighting this whole area all by myself and you've been gallivanting around. Do you have another boyfriend, my dear? Or are you actually cheating on me? Says the guy that is cheating on her on and off every now and then. And she just walks off. Maybe I ticked her off a bit too much. Huh, I can't actually get through there. How did I get past here? I didn't actually need to go through that other gate over there. I could have just gone through here. I don't understand how I got through there. I got the Everstone, if ever I wanted one. Okay. Now let's see if I can actually get that item over there in this yard. Which means I have to walk around and get into the gate over here. Can't just go through the house. And I found a timer ball. Might be quite handy at some point. Now I have to fight this bloody skater girl with her 2 Lucario. Granted, she's going to give me one, which I'm going to use because why not, but he's going to stand in for my legendary, which means I'm not going to use him throughout the entire game, just a great deal of the game until I get my legendary, and then he is going to step aside because I'm actually wanting to use Lucario for my Steel playthrough. During my Steel playthrough, he's going to go through the entire game with me as long as I have him. But over here now I am forced to fight this Lucario over here. And I'm not doing too bad even though I am 6 levels below the level. No, not 6'5". Karate Chop should work quite well even though Lucario is also a fighting type. And I get to defeat him in 2 hits. That went quite well. Hawlucha now grows to level 21. And she's going to use the next Lucario as well, I suppose. And that brings the end to my previous speculation that I was going to use Lucario over here. I'm not going to use him just yet, I'm going to use him later on. Over here he's just getting a liking in me for defeating him so easy. He attacks me first with a, but my karate chop does quite well. Takes him almost out in a single attack. And this time it is a him. I think the other one is also a him. Aerial Ace takes him out. I was kind of skeptical whether Aerial Ace would do sufficient damage, because even though Lucario is a fighting type, he's also a steel type, and steel resists fighting, whereas fighting is kind of neutral against fighting, and steel is weak to fighting. So even though his fighting type does have the flying weakness, I wasn't sure that flying would actually do sufficient damage. So that's why I did it last, when he only had a scrap of HP left. As you saw over there, I now turned off my experience share, because the point of the exercise is to level up my Hawlucha as fast as possible without giving any experience to any of the other guys, so that he can catch up. Okay, I can't get that TM over there. Let's see if I can fight this hiker over here. He doesn't fight me, he just talks about smooth stones. What the hell? Okay, let's fight this guy over here. I think he's a psychic type. Yes, he is. Emmanuel. Well, that has some implications. Like certain late night show that used to show in the 80s and 90s. So I have to switch out to Quilladin, who has the ghost type attack. He goes for a light screen. Okay, let's see what Shadow Claw does. It takes him out in a single attack. Okay, who's gonna be next? Sigilyph. By necessity, I probably had to stay there, but I'm going to switch out to Monferno, who has the Thunder Punch. Because Sigilyph is a ghost, not a ghost, a psychic and a flying type. So the Shadow Claw would have worked as well. But I haven't used Monferno for quite a while. That takes care of Sigilyph, just like that. And Monferno grew to level 29. And wants to learn the move Torment. What does Torment do? So it prevents the opponent from using moves twice. I don't want to get rid of my punching moves, so I think I'll just keep my old moves and not learn Torment at all. Even though it might have been strategically sound to do it. I wonder if you use a Torment against a sleeping Pokemon like Snorlax, and he uses Sleep Talk, if it prevents Sleep Talk, even though Sleep Talk in and of itself does a random move. If you know the answer to that conundrum, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, please consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like and sharing it with your friends. That'll really help out my algorithm, and maybe I'll find myself in a position where I get to live off revenue that YouTube may or may not provide. As of now, this is just a labor of love of mine. Just the fact that I like doing this, and no one else has actually done it in the last 10 years, so now I am providing the content I want to see. Is it only me because I didn't actually notice, but does this Hawlucha have speed boost or something? I might be wrong over there. Did any of you know that there was a super potion in that crystal or that light thing over there? I just clicked on it by accident and I found a potion. And the bloody thrower attacks me. Now I'm not really interested in thrower at the moment because I'm choosing my fighting type Pokemon for the secondary typing that they offer. The primary type or the secondary type must be fighting, but the other typing must be something that gives me some coverage. That is the word I'm looking for. Our Lucha levels up to level 22. I wonder if this girl is going to come back, and how the hell did she appear behind me? That is some next level strategy she has over there. I think she was trained by Master Roshi in Dragon Ball Z. But she has a main Fu. It should still do quite well. It's especially good because I do have stab on it as well. He does a swift against me, which is not really the best, but anyway, let's see what Karate Chop does. Maybe I should have roosted, because since I didn't do it now, I don't think I'll ever have the opportunity to use roost for as long as I have the attack. I wonder if this thing also has... no, it doesn't. And this light source over here. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.